And I shall wait for another 2-3 minutes.
I think we'll start another. We'll start. We'll start now.
Okay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Dr. Rajkumar, President, ISQ Chennai Chapter, and all the EC members, I extend a warm welcome to everyone present here for the third knowledge sharing session on the topic creativity of things. All invitees are requested to mute your microphone and stop your video at the time of login. All speakers for the day can unmute your microphone and switch on video at the time of addressing the gathering. Questions on the presentation or the topic can be posted in the chat box. The speaker will answer them during the Q&A session. Kindly report any administrative abnormality to the host only using the private chat box. I now request Mr. B. Sundararajan, Principal Consultant, PPAL Tree Consulting, and an executive member of the ISQ Chennai chapter, to formally welcome the gathering. Over to you, Mr. BSR.
Thank you, Nanda. Good evening, friends, and once again, a warm welcome on behalf of ISQ Chennai chapter to this third knowledge sharing session. Creativity is intelligence having fun. So said Albert Einstein, possibly the most creative person who has walked this earth. Many times, creativity is linked to arts and artists, and definitely not to engineers and professionals, which is possibly forming the chunk of this audience today, right? But to break this myth, and also professionals are very creative when it comes to results, which is actually a bit of a risk. How to convert this creativity into the process side, and how therefore make the teams and themselves achieve performance excellence is what creativity is all about. And to give us a perspective on this as creative thinking for working professionals, we have with us today my dear friend Melvin. Welcome, Melvin, to this session. Thanks for joining us this evening. And once again, a warm welcome to all of you who are present here today and joined us for this session. Have great fun, and I'm sure at the end of this session, we will be much more creative as professionals than we are right now. Thank you. Have a nice evening. Back to you, Nanda.
Thank you. Thank you, BSR. That was a short, crisp, and fantastic. ISQ Chennai chapter constantly works towards organizing knowledge sharing sessions in different areas that will enrich everyone in the society. I would now request Mr. B. Rajkumar, Senior General Manager, Business Excellence of CAFE Chennai, to introduce the speaker of the day, Mr. Melvin Ernal Joseph. Over to you, Raj.
Thank you, Mr. Nandakumar, and thank you, Sundarajan, for the welcome address. Good evening to all, and welcome to our ISQ Chennai Chapter Program 3. I'm very excited about this topic. In the journey of excellence, to get into the maturity level of world class, one of the key elements is driving transformation and driving performance. Today, we are going to get a perspective and key insights in the area of creativity, which helps organization and self for achieving the transformational goals and performance goals. It is my privilege to have Mr. Melvin Joseph who is a DGM in his specialization is in e-learning from the company Taffy. He is innovative and accomplished learning generalist overall of 21 years of experience, proven ability in direct learning strategies, solutions, and learning transformational initiatives, expertise in aligning learning solution to business goals, experience in managing enterprise-wide learning technology projects and custom content solution. He has experience in business development, pre-sale support, and solution selling for learning products and solutions. Previous experience, he has a very good background in business analytics, project management, and operational management. He is excellent in developing creative skills. He is a very good facilitator, coach, and a mentor. So I'm very happy and very much interested for next 1 hour and 15 minute session from Melvin. Over to Melvin. Let us have an exciting time today. Over to Melvin.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Thanks to Mr. Yep, sorry, Nandakumar sir, I think you wanted to say something.
No, carry on. I was just trying to,
Okay. I should not, because you are the MC, I thought, okay, I came in between. Okay, so thanks very much, sir, to Mr. Rajkumar, Mr. Nandakumar, and Mr. Sundarajan. It's been a wonderful journey for the past 1 week interacting with ISQ. I thank ISQ for the opportunity, and like rightly what Mr. Sundarajan said, right? We used to have a lot of interaction personally. So I really love the statement what Sundarajan sir said: creativity, intelligence, having fun, right? So that is going to be the key today. And I know most of you all, today is Saturday. I see about 20 participants. Okay. We have a good amount of participants who have joined in. Let me share my screen. And what I hear from the committee is we have a very diverse group here. So I'll look forward for an energetic session, right? Energetic session, people participating, because I'm a guy who's been in the training. I love to see energy flowing, and that's what gives me more enthusiasm to share my knowledge, right? Mr. Nandakumar, is my screen visible?
Yes, Melvin, you can go to the screen, the view mode. Yeah, correct. Perfect.
Okay, wonderful. So, dear friends, and as I mentioned to you in my chat, I call you all creators. We're all creators, right? And today, the 1 hour session, whatever we have, we have lots of things organized. Okay, what you see in front of in the PowerPoint slide is a mind map. Okay, and last week I started working on the content. This is how it started, right? You see on a paper, this is how it started. So if you have something beside you, right, you have a notebook or a notepad, I would also encourage you, if you could try doing a mind map. Okay, because it's going to be a lot of information. Try to put a circle on that white paper, whatever you're having, right? And from there, as we talk, you branch out the topics, and then you note down whatever you could grasp, right? Whatever you could grasp, you put it there. We'll be giving the notes and slide decks, and all of this will be there. But still, I encourage each one of you all to make notes, write it down. So that will help you to recollect the information. So with that, there is one more quick thing I would like to tell you all. For interactivity, okay, we have been using this tool called as Menti. Okay, some of you would have been familiar, you would have attended a lot of sessions. Right at the bottom of the screen, you see this link, menti.com, www.menti.com. Okay, you please use your mobile phones, smartphones, whatever you have, you can use that to enter into that site. And the code for this session is 26390164. Okay, you see the code, it's 26390164. I have also typed this on the chat just in case I'm kind of moving to the next slide. You want to refer the code, or any of your friends are joining the session, please tell them that the code is available on the chat. Okay, so we'll be using the Mentimeter for all our interactivity sessions. Okay, so with that, I'm not going to the details of agenda. As and when we go, there are about 7 areas we are going to look at today in this 1 hour. Okay, so it's a packed session. And as I mentioned to you, this lot of things, okay? What we have to understand from creativity standpoint is creativity is all about quantity. Okay, creativity is all about quantity. How much? Okay, so just like Mr. Satya Nadella, when he was doing his culture transformation exercise, right? He was talking about learn it all culture, learn it all, from know it all to learn it all, right? So we creative folks, okay, should have the capacity to increase our database, increase our volume or the data, what we are going to grasp. Okay, so I repeat, if you could have some notepad or anything, please have it handy. Okay, and also keep a note of this menti.com for all our interaction. Okay, so I'm moving on to the next slide. Okay, Rajkumar sir gave a wonderful brief about me. This is my formal kind of introduction. What Rajkumar sir was mentioning about me. I'm a learning professional, and been in different areas. And it's a blessing also for me that I had the opportunity in the learning thread to work on different spaces. Okay, and my purpose also is to make learning fun and impactful. I don't know. I think there are diverse group, but if you'd have watched the movie Basha, okay, the Tamil movie, Rajinikanth movie, you will say in Mumbai it has another name, right? So in one of my organization, I had a kind of avatar. Okay, people used to call me that. Okay, I like to tell you what is that role I had. So it's one of the pre-sales kind of a role I was. And they used to call me Mr. Bean. Okay, so it is that playful thing, aspect which came into an office formal environment, which kind of break the monotony, right? Where at least I was able to break a lot of monotony and formal stuff during meetings, make it lighter, make it fun, free the mind of people, so that if it's going one track, at least we'll reverse certain things and we'll be able to think creatively. So this kind of a role, or the playful character, what somebody told me really helped. Okay, and I also like to tell you one story, how my creative journey started. Okay, I started working from 1998. Okay. In my second job, 1999, again, when I was working on curriculum, I used to write curriculum for teachers, for train the trainer modules and those kind of things, right? So my CEO was asking me, he came to me and asked me, Melvin, why don't you do a creativity workshop? Okay, believe me, it's only about 2 years experience or so then, 2-3 years of experience. I never knew the deeper meaning of creativity. Okay, the first thing I did was I went rushed onto a dictionary and I had to understand what was creativity. Yes, so I wanted to understand what was creativity. Okay, but it was a blessing. The CEO, he took me to one of the libraries here near GRT Nagar. Okay, he handed over to me. And he selected the book, 2 books. It was from Michael Michalko. Those 2 books, and from really changed my perspective of what was creativity. Okay, and somebody helped me to first understand, recognize I am a creative being, right? I'm talking about my CEO, Mr. Venkata Subramanian was his name. Okay, he gave me the book and also provided some time and for me to absorb the things there. And I started my doing workshop then. And for other roles also in other companies, wherever I did an L&D role, I used to do creativity workshop, and that used to be my passion area. Okay. So I wanted to share this learning, whatever I have had in the previous years and whatever journey I've started. These things got collected inside my mind and they developed into some kind of a different information from my experience. So I'm going to share those knowledge and experience today to you all. Okay. What I've learned from the best practices, what in the marketplace it's available, plus how I was able to assimilate those things. I'm going to share all of these things today for you. Okay. And so it's going to be creativity of things. So you're going to be getting a lot of perspectives today. Okay. You're going to get all trigger points. I'm not going to go deep dive into anything because in a 1 hour session, I want to open up the doors for y'all. And after that, whatever you want to do, we can engage. Okay. Now with all this talking, I've been talking for 5 minutes or so. I want to understand from each one of y'all, okay, who's the wacky character in you. For that, I would like you to get into the menti.com site, what I was sharing with y'all, right? Please get into the site menti.com. Yes. Okay, I see about 7 participants who have joined in Menti. Yeah, about 8 now. I'll give about 30 seconds. Okay, we are hard pressed on time. So please go to www.menti.com and the code is 26390164. Wonderful. I see about 9. Let's be a little quicker. Okay, I'm going to the next slide so that others will get an opportunity to type. So go ahead and type. Who's the wacky, playful character in you? Okay. Just pause, think for some time. Okay. You would have been doing a lot of creative things in your life. Okay. You have your funny side or something like that. So who's that in you? Can you think about it and type? It can be 1 person, 2 person, 3 person. You can type. Vishwadeepak. Okay, wonderful, sir.
Where should we type, sir? We should type it in the Menti site or in this chat box?
We can type it in the Menti site, sir, so everybody could see. Santanam, I think you're referring to our Tamil comedy actor. Nice. Santanam, I think there's one new movie also just coming now. I was watching Loki. Wonderful. Vadivelu. Nice. See, I consciously didn't ask any of your role models, any of the, so we might see. I know from where Sir Rajinikanth is coming. Coimbatore Kusumbu. Okay, wonderful. I also want to know how many of the out here know Tamil. If you could put it in a chat, it'll be helpful.
How many know
Nagesh.
Tamil? How many do not know Tamil? You want?
Yeah, if you know at least how many know Tamil from the participant list, we can gauge it out. So, how many ever know Tamil? You can just type in the chat box in Zoom. Okay, so very good. Bunny Fufu. I don't know what's Bunny Fufu, but makes me laugh. Bachchan, Kusum, okay, Amir Khan, wonderful.
Deepak.
Mr. Bean. Okay, I have some pal here. I have a pal here, Mr. Bean. Somebody has written. Very nice. A very creative guy, Mr. Bean. Good. So keep that character live. Okay, keep that character live. You can do some role reversals, and if you want to relax and come up with a lot of creative ideas, we can do that. So we'll go back to our slide deck. You can continue to do that. Goundamani is good. Sendil Goundamani. Okay. Let me go back to my.
Melvin, there are a few responses which says no. I mean, Tamil no. So I think they probably do not.
Yeah, I did hear some of our friends speaking in Hindi when we. I'll keep most of it in English.
Right.
Okay. Should not be a problem. Okay, so we have some nice wacky characters and people whom you think, right? So now the first section, okay, is going to be I am creative. Even when Mr. Nandakumar was asking me, it's all about we recognizing as self or reigniting a creative spirit. That's the program all about. Okay, so for that we have to shake the basic fundamentals, right? We have to align ourselves and understand if we are in sync on the basics. Okay, so first let's explore this term creativity itself. Now, if you go to a dictionary, any of those, they say use of imagination, original ideas, experience in the production of an artistic work. That's what dictionary or common things, books would mention it. But things have changed. People are talking about creativity, innovation. So the definitions of creativity has changed. I'm going to give you a perspective now on creativity and going to kind of simplify. Okay. Very good. I know it's evening. It's Chennai, and all of you know what is in front of you now, right? Can somebody type what it is? Is any typing here? What is he on the picture here on Zoom chat? Maybe North India also it's very famous, right?
Yeah, Vishwa says Italy and Sambar.
Italy and Sambar. Okay, I had only one. People are not hungry, I guess, in the evening. Okay,
Somebody
they had.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. So what you see is Italy. Okay, maybe if you go in Africa or some other place, they might not be able to identify this, right? They might not be able to identify what they see in front of them, right? Because we are in India, we might know, or maybe people who are familiar. Italy is a very famous food. It's a healthy food. It's topping the chart, right? So maybe people would have known about Italy. Now, what is this? Can you quickly type? What is this? All of you know. I see somebody scribbling on top of the muffins. Okay.
Chocolate brownie, cupcake, cake.
Okay, wonderful. So we know both of this. We saw the Italy, and we saw the first thing was Italy, and the second thing was the chocolate muffin, right? Now, can you type what is the connection between these two? Can anybody type quickly? Please, we have to go fast. Can you type what is the connection between Italy and chocolate muffin? Nandakumar sir, we got any message?
Oven, rich food. Those are the connective words. Both are baked. Sriram Rajagopal says both are baked. Prabhakar says breakfast.
Okay.
Prakash says I am hungry. Vishwa says both. I like. Tasty. Same process of cooking. Sivabalan says same process of cooking. Both requires fermentation. Fantastic. Sriram says both requires fermentation. Ramadesikan says baked items.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Says needs heat for both. Raj Kumar says connection with tire making process. Oh my God. Vishwa says both almost round. Babu says yes, east. I think he meant east, yes. Okay, so fastest finger first. Yeah, please get on. I think.
Wonderful, wonderful. I have heard this. When I heard the process, what I know, we have a good manufacturing kind of participants here, right?
And Gautam says difference in taste. Yeah, and the chat box continues to be filled with information now.
Wonderful. So the connection is, I was looking at this from a Pillsbury choco idli cake, right? And I was wondering, how this came into it. Very nice story. Okay, I don't know what. There is a problem. They try to solve that. But the combined thing is, just keep it in mind now. For now, we will go a little deeper on when we go to the process side of things and try to demystify this chocolate idli, right? The combined thing. So one front we have idli, which is in South India, which has been kind of created or innovated in India, and chocolate muffin, I don't know, maybe somewhere in Europe or or the US, and both combined, right? So what's happening here? There is a marriage between two different things, and that comes to chocolate idli. Okay, so combined thing, and what we're trying to do is now trying to understand the meaning of creativity. Okay, creativity is simply put it, it's just connecting the dots. Okay, inside our head we call it synapses, right? You have different points and information and all of that. Just to keep, just to register this in our mind, I use this idli. Okay, information, data, linked for innovation. Okay, innovation by itself is a very bigger topic. Okay, so just keep one point in. We need to keep one point in mind. That is, creativity is connecting the dots. And initially, as I mentioned, the more the quantity inside the head, lots of things inside the head, the more the blending. It's called as conceptual blending. Somebody was talking about the mix, the heat, and everything. Inside our head also, it's kind of mixes, and you get different kind of pops here and there, and you get different pops, and those are ideas. So creativity is the process which is going to pop different ideas in the head, and it's all about connecting the various dots. Okay, so with that, we'll move to the next slide. I don't want to spend too much time. Nandakumar sir, I see certain... Nandakumar sir?
Yes, yes.
I see some lines on top of the thing. Can we remove? Somebody has used a pen or something, I don't know, annotated or something, I guess. I don't know how to erase that.
Okay. Vishwa, can you help me?
Sir, I'm looking for that option, but that option is not coming to my screen. Let
1
me
minute,
try.
sir, let me
if I
check
could
out.
get something, I'll do that.
1 minute, sir, let me try.
Somebody has attempted something creative.
I've cleared it, sir. I've cleared it. I've cleared it.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Maybe they wanted to have the idli or a muffin, so they tried to kind of sketch it out. Okay, now just to kind of put things in perspective, creativity is seen by most experts. Okay, the very if you look at any kind of schools or creativity schools, this is how they define it. It is seen by most experts in the field as a process of developing ideas that are both novel and useful. Okay, useful. You just park it in mind. Let's have the keyword useful and the novel. Okay, so something which kind of original, or not even original, something like improvements built on top of something else. Okay, all of this creativity. And most of us would also agree that innovation has something to do with tangible manifestation of novel ideas. Something tangible which comes out of the process. It comes in the funnel. You have a lot of ideas which pops out of creativity, and after we filter it, those comes as implemented ideas, goes for innovation. Okay, so with that, we'll park for the definition front. And see, I understand most of us are from manufacturing, quality, and all of that. So anything we want to do, first we'll try to clear the waste, the 3M. So let's first clear off all the myths, whatever we have. To be creative, must be totally original. not required. As I mentioned, certain things are built on top of certain things, and certain things are radical. And in my experience itself, I've seen a lot of these things, permutation, combination happening in different regions. Okay, so creative doesn't need to be original. That's a myth. Okay, only artists and scientists are creative. Okay, again, not real. Now, at least everybody know it's in finance and in cooking, in any kind of industry, or doctors, or now people are trying to be creative with the coronavirus also, how to kind of come up with vaccines and all of these things. So it can be in any kind of area, basically scientists or in any of the other area. You need a high IQ to be creative. Not really. Creativity had a set of other skills which I will share with you all during that section. So for creativity, there's a separate set. High IQ is a myth. Okay, creativity means to produce something tangible. Not really. It can be a process. It could be an artwork. It could be a concept. It could be a decision. It could be anything. Okay, it need not be tangible. What you saw is in Italy is a tangible thing, or a process for that is, or you come up with some product or something, or a service. Service also is not tangible. Okay, so creativity need not be tangible always. Originality is inborn. Okay, I told you my story, right? For me to understand creativity, somebody had to tell me that, and from there only I had to build that skill, right? After a period of time. So everybody is creative. Even even a childhood would have been doing a lot of things creative. It's not that only some people have the talent or something like that. It should be actually developed by each person, each individual, through certain practices and disciplines. Creativity is easy? No, absolutely not. From my experience and from whatever I've read, it's basically, most of you would have heard about this. Creativity is 99% perspiration and 1% inspiration, right? So you have to put a lot of hard work onto it. It is only for the end. It's for the entire band. Everybody. It's not about only when you're a childhood you have the creativity sparks and any of those. Anybody can do. I see a lot of there are a lot of examples where people at old age they become very creative and do multiple things. Creativity is good. Again, that's a myth. It can be used the other side of things also, like it could be disastrous also, right? Maybe in war or weapon or those kind of things. Creative people are neurotic and or crazy. Need not be. That's this perception that only those guys in the agency, with that kind of air and freaking things. I used to work with certain agencies, ad agency, and all of that. So initially, yes, I used to think those are the creative guys, but it's kind of a myth. Everybody is creative. Okay, creative genius are experts in all topic. No, not really. Whom should I tell you? We can be in certain set of topics. We can be multitask. Like if you take the Elon Musk case, right? You would have seen history or philosophy or technology. You would have different blocks, and then probably for doing certain things might go for experts, right? So they are not experts, but they would be like generalists, right? They might know a band of things. That's why I said it's quantity. Creativity, quantity is very important. Okay, so wonderful. Now, the other things, what are the roadblocks? These are some things which I have experienced in my life as well, right? Fear of failure, fear of problems, fear of work, fear of fun, okay, fear of exploring, fear of abandonment, fear of being alone. Okay, so these are the kind of roadblocks which kind of makes us inhibited, right? It makes us inhibited and don't want to explore, right? So we have to register all of this in our mind. Okay, only when we register, the next time some opportunity comes, we'll be able to take the next step. Okay, so if that fear is going to exist, that is going to block our creativity, friends. Let's keep that very clear. Fear factor is going to block it, right? So we have to kind of go through that fear or overcome that. Okay, it's not that I don't have fear. I have a lot of fears. But we have to kind of recognize these things so that it will be helpful for us. Then anxiety, the negative self-concept, perfectionism again, right? You want to be perfect the first time itself. Okay, it's good, but improvisation is also key, right? You built on one thing, because what happens is now we are talking about agility, right? We want to do things quickly. People can't wait. So by the time we're perfect, something else pops up in the competitive market, right? So perfectionism is again can be a roadblock for your creativity. So go on the improvising front if you want to explore certain creative concepts. Environmental blocks, where we are, okay, the culture or the spaces where we are investing our time. Are they creating an environment for us to improve our creativity? Are they creating? You should ask that question. Which are the environment I'm spending most of my time? Are they creating that mood or the mindset for us to be more creative beings? You have to ask that question. Lack of craft or techniques. Okay, we can't be, I still believe in my office. I don't know if some of my TAFE colleagues are here. We ventured into making a movie. It's called Kannadi. It's a Tamil movie, short film. It's for office we made. None of us were technician except for my colleague Kannan, who knew about camera and other things. None of us were kind of had the skill, but we risked. We entered into it and we did that. Again, we are also appreciated, encouraged. And some of my colleagues are there from TAFE. I really want to thank them here if they've joined in today, right? So lack of crafts, techniques, so again, is going to be a roadblock. We can venture into anything and learn it, okay? So with that, I want to get into one quick activity. It's called the TikTok, okay? Again, this is in the book, Michael Michalko was what I was talking to you about. This is how it goes, okay? I can read it for you very quickly. If you could see my screen, the tick part is the negative things which pops in our mind. So one thing is like presenting this idea is pointless. Management is more experienced and skilled than I am, and they probably thought of this before. This is the negative part which goes into our head, like record, it goes into our head. But when you look at the positive side, once you have something, you write it down, and also look at the positive side and say, this is all or nothing thinking. The idea doesn't have to be a blockbuster, big endings come from small beginning, reverse roles. If I have owned a company, wouldn't I have the idea I could get? I'll write down all myself, doubting thoughts and refute them. Okay. So if you see all these kind of things, the ideas which pops on our mind, the negative things, are the ones which will pull us back and stop us from being creative. Okay, so let's toggle back into to our Mentimeter again, and out there we'll have a quick okay. So out here, I want you to quickly write out one negative and how you put one positive there. Quickly, type it quickly. Put it in one line alone, one negative and one positive.
Melvin, meanwhile, when people are responding, can we pronounce this tick as thinking inside the circle and talk as thinking outside the circle?
Which one, sir? I didn't understand.
This tick talk.
Okay.
So can we expand this tick as thinking inside the circle and thinking outside the circle? Like
wonderful, wonderful thought. You have already been creative. Okay. I have read this book, Michael Michalko, out of the different thinker toys. Okay. The initiation toy is basically to remove this negativity. And what you're telling is thinking inside the circle. If I visualize the circle as our inner self and thinking outside the circle as the outside myself and seeing the bigger picture.
Yes.
It sounds really nice. It's a new learning for me, sir. But I would also encourage you to go through that book, Thinker Toys. Okay?
Sure. Thank you.
Unconventional idea, at least I think differently, okay? To perfect, just try. Wonderful. To perfect, try it with the heart. Okay, just try it with the heart. Don't bother about your grammar and all of that. Just type. Go ahead and type. We'll give just 30 seconds or so, 30 seconds to 1 minute, and I'm going to toggle back. I want to see something interesting, but Vishwa sir, right? I like the TikTok definition. What you have given?
Thank you.
Fear
very
of
much.
failure. Counter it with learning and improving. Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. Resilience. Okay. I would connect that with resilience. Okay. How it's okay to fail. Okay. I have failed quite a number of times. I have a lot of experience failing. Okay. But how quickly we come back, how we bounce back, that makes a difference. And for when we do with learning and improving it, it's wonderful. Positive augment outs, stand off from code, simple idea innovation, self-centered ego, patience and belief. Wonderful, sir. Self-centricity and ego, patience and belief. I don't know who was the participant who was written or the creator who was written. That was a great learning for me. Okay. That transition made a lot of difference in my life. Okay. Some self-centricity and selflessness, try to focus on others. That's on the servant leadership side, right? I will try tomorrow. Why not today? Okay, that's also good. Yeah, and this idea was typed it. I will try tomorrow. Why not today? Okay, we have to also please go through the connection between procrastination and creativity. Okay, just try to understand that little deeper. Okay, whoever's typed, I will try tomorrow. Why not today? It's crazy until you do it. Wonderful. Okay, great. So keep typing. Okay, the Menti is open. I'm going to go back to the slide deck. Okay, I'm going to go back to the slide deck. So keep in mind, whenever something negative comes, please write it down, put it in this table like TikTok. For all the negative, counter it with a positive. Okay, and the positive has enough energy to make those negatives die down, right? That's what. Okay, now are you able to see what's there in the screen? Because I know it, I can see this. So Nandakumar sir, you have to tell me if somebody is typing what they see on the screen. Quickly, we'll do it. Quickly, I'll do it. I'm also looking at the time factor. Nandakumar sir, we seeing somebody, some of them typing.
No, I think machine parts is what I've typed, but somebody says creativity, then fly win.
Wonderful. Who's the gentleman who said fly win?
Vishwadeepak, fly win.
Okay, wonderful.
And
so
parts says Santosh Kumar Gautam.
Okay, so all I want to know from the participants, just type S if we are able to see fly win now. Do we get some S now?
No, not yet. So far, not.
Okay. Participants, do you see my mouse
Vinay
pointer?
Chandra says yes. Yeah, Vinay Chandra says yes.
Participants, do you see my mouse pointer? I'm on the first letter. Okay.
Yeah.
This is a white space, and I'm moving the mouse pointer to the end margins. Okay. You find the F inside embedded. Okay. The F is embedded here. See here, please. See my mouse pointer. Wait, let me annotate. I'm just going to put like this. Okay. Now we see the F. So the idea is these negative things are very minuscule, right? You have this full white page. Those are the positive things in life. So keep this in mind. Okay. The smaller minor stuff, whatever is the black negative stuff, should not steal your creativity. Okay. So with that kind of messaging, let's move on to the next slide. Let me stop the annotation, clear all drawings. Here we go. So we're going to the third section, stages of creativity. Before we go to the section, let me tell you my experience. There were certain things which I would have done with my gut feel or intuition. Okay. Now, same, because most of your quality professionals are in quality line and all of that. I know you have a very close heart towards process. Okay. The same thing with creativity also. Once you understand the process, how it works inside our head and how the entire creative thing happens, then we will be very sure about what are the different stages. And in that process, where am I in that stage? Okay. So if we are conscious about that, it will help us in being better creative beings and being more creative, right? So that is the reason. Yeah. So I'm going to quickly run you through the stages. There are 8 stages of creativity. Okay. Now, preparation stage is birth of an idea or a problem stage. Okay. Now let's look at the chocolate idli example. Okay. Imagine, okay. Now imagine a scenario. Okay. Imagine a scenario where 2 children are coming to their mom. Okay. Coming to their mom in their house, and they bring something from their school. Okay. And one of the kids says to the mom, Amma, I've got this chocolate muffin. This is made by my friend's mom in their home itself. Very tasty. Can you please make it for me? My mom says, hey, I know we have oven in our house. No, that's a storyline. Okay. And their mom goes and asks the father, and father says, hey, how could we afford a oven? And this entire scene, Mr. Vishwadeep is seeing that. Okay. TikTok person. I'm going to call him the TikTok person. Okay. Now, Mr. Vishwa is seeing the scene and he says, oh my God, it's emotionally connecting. Okay. And you also have to know, today's there are a lot of things about design thinking and all of that. It's all about empathy. Okay. We have to think about the use of, understand them from their heart, what they are feeling. There is a household, they want to eat a cake, they want to cook a cake at their home, but they can't make it. That's their feeling. And that's what they're thinking, what they're feeling, and what they're doing. Okay. That's your empathy map. Okay. These are all big jargons in the design thinking thing, right? These are the kind of terms we use. Now, so Vishwadeep sir sees that. Okay, Vishwadeep sir sees that, and he says, it gets into his head. Okay, it gets into his head. It's a problem, it's an opportunity, or whatever it is, gets into the head. Okay, that's the birth. That's the birth. Okay, now that's the first stage. Now he wants to help this family. Okay, and he wants to figure it out. Now he goes to the next stage and wants to understand what is happening. What does his household has? What kind of thing? Maybe they have an idli cooker, or they might have a dosa tawa, or they might have some utensils and vessels and those kind of things, or a mixie grinder. What kind of ingredients they have at home, and those kind of things. He starts gathering. And then you might start exploring with probably different companies, and you understand how do they prepare these muffins and those kind of things. And he might strategize, because he's a process-oriented person. He might strategize and see what kind of things. He might use certain tools. Okay, I will also show you certain tools. So you can use certain tools for each of these stage, and you can strategize how could we kind of help. But it's still strategizing. Okay, but no solution has come. No solution has come. The next stage is incubating. Okay, this stage, I'm telling you, all these creative guys, we feed our head with so much of information. I'm talking about we all. Okay, we all feed our head with so much of information and data, and everything goes into that, and we put all our efforts. Okay. And the incubating stage, the expectation, at least what is expected in the stage, is just be calm, just be still, just like the egg, right? Which is incubating, or it's an incubation stage. You put all the hard work you want to put, and you leave it there. Okay, and allow this concept called as mind wandering. Okay, mind wandering. Just come out of the problem. You come out of whatever we did, and probably you do certain thing, other things, a normal thing, but still it works at a subconscious level. Okay, so if really we want creative things to happen, we need to give that break, allow certain things to move freely inside the head, subconscious. You keep beating it, will not come. Okay, we need to give the mind that free space. It needs that incubation space, and it's such a lovely time when everything will connect. The entire world will come to help you. Okay, the entire world will come to help you. It can be a child, it can be a butterfly, it can be something else. Okay, the entire world will come to you. In the chocolate idli case, I don't know, that can be a company who comes in. That's what we call it as God kind of a thing, right? Miracles happening, and the help will flow into the system. And the next stage is the illumination stage, there the idea pops. Okay, generally we refer to the Archimedes principle, and the person says Eureka and running naked in the street once you find the displacement theory, right? So that's where the idea gets in. So in our idli case, probably that's where you would have thought, okay, let's use the idli cooker. Okay, that's what would give the right heat, and that's what will have the kind of texture and flavor and those kind of things. And something would have popped, and you would have made the connection, right? And after you would have done that, then the next stage is doing the feasibility and doing the polishing and refining of the entire thing together. And once the idea comes in to the marketplace, it's complete. And what we generally look at, it's a celebration. And in the creativity process, I would encourage everybody as creative beings at every stage, after we finish one creative process, we ought to celebrate. Okay, only then we are encouraged to get into the next creative project, right? So whenever we finish certain things, we should enjoy with the team or the resources with whom we have been engaged. We should be thankful, we should be blessed for whatever we have done, right? So we should celebrate. That celebration is what gives us the momentum for the next thing. Okay, and the ninth factor is the applause, right? Whatever we have done, we have to document that, or we have to put a case study, or how it went. Why we want to do that? Because there are certain things which are improvisation on certain products. It goes on top of things, right? So it's always better to document the entire thing, and that's what we generally do in organizations. We say best practices and creative, innovative practices, and all that. We document the entire thing, and top of that, there are opportunities for horizontal deployment, or you want to build certain things on top of it. So please keep this entire process in mind. Okay, I've just used the idli example, but a lot of wonderful examples in the books. I want to use a different example and thing, but this is how the process is. The entire stage, if you are aware, how it will help us. We will be conscious. We'll know, okay, I'll talk to myself, Melvin. Yes, I understand. I put my hard work. I've checked all the possibilities. I've used my tools. I've used everything. Let me be calm, and it'll spark, and it will spark. Okay. So these are the stages. Okay. Now, I just want to relax your mind. So going back, what do you see in the screen now?
No response yet in the chat.
It's them, the Menti also.
Two eyes, 2 dots, 2 eyes, 2 dots. Oh, people are still thinking 2 dots again. I think they're still focusing. Okay, so tiger is watching, says Santosh Kumar Gautam. A cat hidden. White dot, says Venkatraman Karunanidhi. Dr. Vijayaraghavan says someone is watching. Vijay says black sheet. Prabhakar says prying eyes. Vijay says black space. Kiran says 2 cat eyes. Ramadesgan says it's like a question in one of old K. Balachandran movies, Irukodugal. Balasubramanian says 2 white holes. Balaji Langovan says 2 small white circle. Arul says 2 eyes. I think, you have ignited.
Okay, good. Okay, good. See, I just, this is not anything from the book, or I just put this to kind of relax the mind. Okay. But I use this in the workshop for various people. Okay. People come up with a lot of ideas. Now we are talking it directly, but generally, once everybody has written, then we kind of tell it, and it'll be crazy, right? Like a car coming in, there's a story people write. I really love that, somebody's in my earlier workshop says a coconut kind of broken. I was amazed by the kind of visualization, and now I heard somebody saying about director K. Balachandra, right? Irukodugal, right? So what we have to appreciate is each one of us out here are unique beings. Each one of us out here are unique beings, and the way we think are different. So when we started initially, we were talking about the dots inside our head, synapses. They connect, right? So that is at one level. We have to go and do that individually. We have to do individual exercises for exercising our muscles in creativity. We have to do that. Now what we want to connect is when you're doing group, the hybrid group. Even I was talking to initially in the session, we have a wonderful committee here. People, directors from different industry, like from medical industry, manufacturing, and I don't know, Nanda Kumar sir was mentioning a couple of things. So that is always a wonderful thing. So the more and more combinations we'll get, people can connect, but the connection should happen through certain processes. Okay, so that's what I wanted to say. And now let's go back to our Mentimeter. There you can type at what point in your life or during your existing things, at what time or when you're doing, you get the eureka or the idea sparks. I just want to understand from you all, because I truly believe that each one out here is creative. I want to understand what is your eureka moment? Okay, when do you get these sparks, these pops ideas? When do you get it? What time of the day, or when you're doing certain things, you get these ideas. You can type in midnight. Okay. Friends, we have to be a little quicker. Okay, we have to be a little quicker anytime. Okay. While taking bath. Great. Early morning, bathroom, good. Alone. Seeing the sky at night, great. Early morning. There's so many possibilities. Friends, come on. I see only 6 people who have typed in. I don't know how many participants have joined yet. Okay. Good number of participants are here.
39. There are 39 now.
Wonderful, wonderful. At least I would like to see. So for friends who have joined a little late, what you have discussed earlier is what is creativity. We kind of tried to work it out together. What is creativity? And then we delved a little bit on the stages of creativity. And now we are at the eureka moment. Okay. So what we're trying to see is, when is the idea spark? When do ideas spark in your mind? Walking, while drinking, anytime. Praying to God, when eating food, seeing the sky at night, okay, bathroom, or a difficult situation, early morning, an error or a major failure. Wonderful. Great, sir. Error or major failure. While drinking, at any time of loneliness, while taking bath. Great. So think about these times. Okay. Think about these times when you get those ideas, okay, and also be quite aware of that, okay. Sometimes what happens is the idea will pop and we might not log it somewhere, right? And that idea escapes, okay. So be aware of when you get these ideas, when you get these problems, so you can see some patterns, okay. Though we have to break patterns in creativity, you can see how you, as an individual, you can you get your thought process and where your impulses are. Yeah. So I'm going to go back. It's nice to read your Eureka moments. Okay. Now, this is basically it's more on English side of things based on LinkedIn. One of the creative consultants has given various time when the creativity sparks. I've seen some of our friends who have written while taking bath showering. So for me as well, you know, with showers, shower time is something where you get good ideas because it pulls you down and you know your mind kind of relaxes, and that's why, you know, that's why you have to connect. Once you relax, then only it pops, right? So while showering, while sleeping, somebody said midnight, while driving, while walking, working out, before sleeping, waking up, talking to others, alone, always. Okay, so there are certain things where we mentioned about while people are drying their clothes. You know, basically the idea is the mind should wander. Okay, for this process, the mind, the scientific background is the mind should wander. It should be in a relaxed state. Generally, you know, you can go for doing something connected with the nature is also good. But there are certain things like you should not engage in too much of hard stuff. Okay, even TV also might squeeze your brain. Okay, so but other things like whatever was mentioned here on the lighter stuff, and it's not written here, but some of our friends have mentioned temple and morning, whatever you do, you know, our disciplines. Even me, when I go to church in the morning or something like that, the mind is clear. There's a lot of ideas it pops. I'm talking about the environment. In that environment, alone environment, if I had certain things which is already in my head, and during a practice, something we do, a religious practice or something, the idea pops. So just be aware of those moments and try to trap them. Okay. So when we're talking about the different stages, okay, this is how it is. Okay, your happiness factor will go down. Okay, will go down. So you consciously today, if you know your happiness factor will go down, you will struggle and you will come back. Okay, this stage, if you leave, okay, if you say you quit here, then your creative idea is lost. Okay, now for me I'm a very impatient guy. Okay, impatient guy. Okay, for me, even my creativity quotient, my persistence level, I had to improve. Okay, so if I am aware, my self-talk will go and say, Melvin, you have to be patient. Okay, so in this stage, if I'm not patient, my thought process is dead, gone. Okay, you will not go to the epiphany, or you will not be able to implement new ideas. So friends, be aware of this process. Okay, I'm telling this process because it has made a lot of change in my life. In all the companies I've been working with, it has made a change. So this entire thing is about the process. Okay, now I'm going to run you quickly through some tools and techniques. I'm going to just give you trigger points. As creative individuals, you please take the effort, go into those details and explore it. So some of them, as I told you, my first book was Mikhail Michalko. Okay, so apart from that, there are other tools and techniques also. As I ventured into my creative journey and doing workshops, other things, I've been learning a lot of stuff from my friends and other resources. Whatever worked for me and I think is important, I'm going to show it to you on the screen. Okay. One more thing is my initial years, I had this kind of an impression creativity is a right brain kind of an activity, and those kind of things and all was there. Okay, but after reading the books and those things, we need to use both the facets of the brain. Okay, we have to use, God has given us a beautiful brain or a mind. We have to use all the facets. Okay, it might be a little difficult because when in childhood I might not have used certain things. So I at least try. I struggle today also. I struggle. Like last COVID period, I got a guitar to learn music, but my son picked it up. I'm still not able to invest time. Okay, but still at least somebody wrote, in your when you are typing about thick and talk. At least somebody said just try. Okay, so have that attitude. Try to use maximum different facets of the our intelligence and brain and all other aspects. So even thinker toys, they would have given linear thinking toys, and then you would have given intuitive thinking toys. So you can explore all of that. Okay, this is my is being my first love. Okay, Mikhail Michalko. So even though I've gone through a lot of other courses and all of that, my first love for Mikhail Michalko doesn't go. So this is a nice book, Initiation Toys and Linear Toys. And please use this toys based on need. Okay, apply this as and when you go do it in the office. You want to do a brainstorming, or you want to do a certain thing very structurally, or you want to use any of a scamper or any of those. Use it based on the need, and as you start utilizing it, you'll become much more. You can practice it and become much more polished and refined in that tools and techniques. And one more thing, the past 2-3 years, it's design thinking is everywhere. As individuals, as working professionals, we should be aware of design thinking. Even in my learning profession, in e-learning content creation, I try to combine our ADDIE framework. That's one process is there. Combine it with design thinking and see how the output could be better, because the empathy part and all of that comes from design thinking very well. So I really encourage each one of you all to go through design thinking and see how that could help you in the problem definition part and those kind of things. Very important. That's why I told you in the chocolate idli example also, we need to have the connect. We need to have empathy. When I was quoting that example of solving the problem. Okay, so we need to connect with the user. Okay, design thinking gives you that flavor. Okay, and it's very process improvement kind of a thing. So we as individuals, we have to get accustomed to design thinking. And there are other things. See, one thing what I've understood is, even for myself, we are great in solving things, right? First thing itself, we come and solve and all of that. What is critical for us today is, one, there are certain problems which are not solved. Okay, we go ahead and solve it. There are also certain problems which are not being captured properly. Okay, that is a very big pain area. So we have to see what our problems are, define the problems. Okay, as quality individuals, you use different 3W, 1H and 1S tools, or and all of these tools. But this is what is very important. So we have to define the problem very well. And there are a lot of things. If you want to kind of stretch your problem, then use your 5 whys. Then you want to squeeze it up, then yes, sir. Raj, sir.
Go ahead, Melvin.
Yeah.
I think that's
so okay. So if you want to kind of squeeze the problem, you can use your fishbone and those kind of things, and change your keywords, switch perspectives, roles, and use your mind map. I told you about the mind map technique, one word technique, and then branch it out. There are a lot of techniques, Lotus Bloom techniques, and those kind of things. So I encourage you to do it. This is something which we have been using in our some of our workshops. World Cafe from IAF. This is a very good for collaborative kind of workshops, brainstorming, and those kind of things. So you keep the one cafe owner, and then you rotate the problem around the cluster of people. So each person will look at it differently, just like the 2 dots, right? Each one had a different perspective. Each one, when they come and see the problem or how to rectify it, they will have a different perspective. And the way we can tackle problems is very good. Okay. And this one, I'm really a fan of biomimicry. Okay, my friends, I don't know if any of my friends have joined here. Please, if you could spend some time on biomimicry, wonderful thing. A lot of good innovations happening in this front, looking at nature, connecting with nature, right? So look at these kind of tools. Okay, so that's about it. The tools, techniques. I don't want to delve too much. The next one, I want to talk about the me thing. Okay, the me thing is I don't know if Nityan thing also was mentioning, right? The me in me talking to you in me. So these there are certain reflections in my life when I was alone. Okay, some part of my life when I was alone, there are some kind of things which sparked in my mind. That's what I'm going to share with you now. Okay, this thought. First thing is the 4 things in you and me. I've read it somewhere in spiritual, like 6 or maybe 10 years back. Okay, this made a lot of difference to how I started thinking. Okay, there are 4 stages or 4 personas in our thinking pattern. One is the victim, the second one is the fighter. Okay, third and fourth, I'll tell you. Victim attitude is something like, if something goes wrong, hey, just like the TikTok kind of thing. Oh, I'm the reason for it. I'm victimizing myself for what has happened. And then the fighter is, you fight. Something goes wrong, you fight the community or the person from where it happened. You get in the fighting mode. That's also good. Okay, you get in the fighting mode. The third is, from the fighting mode, you move to the transition to the next stage called the creator. Rather than fighting for that situation, how we could look at a solution. Okay, that's what the creator is. And the fourth stage is the peacemaker, where beyond solution, it's all about you are at peace. Just like Dalai Lama says, if you have a problem and if you don't have a solution, why worry? And if you have a problem, if you don't have a solution also, why worry? It's kind of a stage where people are like that. They want to make it peaceful. Now, what is important? It's not possible to be in any of the stages. According to my experience, some of you might have gone to 3 or 4 stages or whatever it is. But according to me, some situation would demand me to be, which pull me down. Look, okay, and I'm kind of a victim state. Second thing is, like, sometimes I would like to, something goes wrong and I want to fight and those kind of things. Third, I would like to engage my mind and some techniques and process and want to be a creator or have some solutions. Now, when this went into my head, even when I'm feeling victimized, or when I'm feeling I want to fight, it will not happen. I'm telling you, this is the truth. Okay, at least I will stop or pause, and even if there's a problem or something gone wrong, something messy, at that point of time, at least 60 or at least 70 to 80% of time, this would get into my head. Let's say, is there some way I could think of a solution? I'm telling you this thing to you so that when you also have some situation and you want, if there's a problem or something, you can just look at it at a different perspective and see, hey, what you have to do is come out of the entire problem, look like a third person and see, hey, can I get some solution out of that? Yeah. So this is one thing very important. And as I mentioned to you earlier, okay, creative beings, there's a test on the side I've given in the resource section of the slide deck. They talk about different things: abstraction, connection, perspective, curiosity, boldness, paradox, complexity and person. These are different. When I was talking about the IQ factor, right? That is a CQ. Creativity quotient also. These are different threads for it. Okay, the link is also there. You can go and check your creativity quotient where it is. But these are the personalities, and once you are aware of this, maybe when in behavior, whenever we want to tweak certain things, tweak and learn from how to improve our creative thinking in those areas. This is something from my side. Okay, out of all the learning and exploration and those things, what I feel is very important for a creative being is Bida. Okay, if you are in India, you would have known Bida, right? First I gave you idli, and then for the evening snack, and then now comes Bida. Okay, this is what I feel for a creative being. First is be open. Okay, very important. We need to have the freedom. Okay, that some environment we can't be open, but try to be as open as possible. Try to open the block here. Okay. And then only things will flow. We have to flow and encourage. When I say encourage, start from us. Okay, it needs to start from us. We have to encourage ourselves. I used to get little down, and at some point of time I understood what I have is enough. For that, whatever I put my heart and soul, it's enough. So I have to encourage myself. If I don't encourage, then it's gone, right? So first thing is we have to encourage ourselves. and then we start encouraging the people around others, around us. Okay. Also encourage nature, each and everything, whatever we see, because creativity is not about us alone, right? It is about this entire ecosystem working for that solution. Okay. So enjoy the process, be playful. Even Sundarajan sir, when he was talking about the playfulness. And even me, I was talking about Mr. Bean, right? So whenever the Mr. Bean character comes inside me, I smile, right? It makes me light. And so think about what is that which will make you enjoy, make it playful. I spend my time with my kids. That's the time, you enjoy, some ideas come in. I become like a kid. Okay. So those are things. And being daring, we have to take risks. Without that, nothing happens. And keep applying. And whatever learning you're going to do, if you're not going to apply it, nothing works. It's okay if you go wrong also, it's fine. Go start applying. That's the beta. Okay. At least according to me, out of all this other things, industry things and all of that, my learning is this. These are things which at least helps me in my creative spirit. Okay. And some mindset things. The God thing. Okay. A spiritual being. Okay. A spiritual, or how I look at this term is, again, this was a learning for me when I was alone. It's all about God. The definition is like this: giving, oneness, and destiny. Okay. First, the attitude. If you want to engage into any creative process, even the idli, chocolate idli case, you wanted to help that family, or you want to help that small child. You want to give something for somebody. You want to give a knowledge share. You want, first intent should be to give. You want to give something. Okay. So giving should happen. Okay. And oneness. Whatever we give, it should be for that entire universe, right? We want to give, want to bring everything to one. And that's why I said, at the incubation stage or Eureka stage, you will not believe, miracles will happen. The world will come to help. All the different folks will come and help you. That's what is oneness. And when I say, if we have a very strong purpose and intent, the destiny of 2 or 4, 3, 4 people will come together. It will take us to that destiny there. Okay. And things will innovate. Okay. By default, it will happen. So that's a God thing. I learned it in one of the forums or any of this about this spiritual thing. Okay. But this helped me shift my mind a little bit, right? Of how it gets operated in the entire ecosystem, the world. And one more thing, what I've learned, the mindset part is skills versus challenge. This is from one of the courses in edX, I guess. Okay. We should go with the flow. And if you see what is important is skills versus challenge. You have a challenge, okay, and you have an equal kind of a skill for that, okay. You will engage in it, okay. But again, I mentioned to you, there are certain things for having the creativity juice. If lack of craft or lack of technique, you can even venture there, okay. Those are also aspects. But when you are getting to certain engagement like bored or anxious is when your skills are high and the challenge is less. And it's anxious when your skills are less and the challenge is bigger. Okay. You are likely to quit. Just keep this in mind as likely to quit, but doesn't mean that you should quit. Okay. It should not mean that you should quit. Keep this in mind, but you should pursue. If you feel that out here, you want to build your skill, please build your skill. Okay. Please build your skill. And out here, if you're feeling bored, please increase the challenge. Okay. Please increase the challenge. Okay. That's what you want to know. So this you again keep it in your mind. Okay. This is a beautiful statement. I love. Wisdom is knowing that I'm nothing. Love is knowing I'm everything. And between the two, my life moves. Okay. Yeah. One beautiful learning, my servant leadership classes, what I've learned is whatever we do is not for our glory. It's for the glory of God. Okay. We are trying to glorify God in our being. Okay. So love is the factor. Love is the factor which will enable us to become like the creator, be a creative being. Okay. So if we understand that we are nothing, but we are just kind of channels. We are just channels through which certain things operate. Then through people and different other resources, we can become creative. Okay. Now we are at the 7th point, what I wanted to cover. That is, I am creative. Okay. It is a nice Steve Jobs statement. Creative is just connecting things. When you ask creative people how they did something, they feel a little guilty because they didn't really do it. They just saw something. It seemed obvious to them after a while that because they were able to connect experience they have had. I love the statement. Okay, that's how it is with all of us, friends. Okay, that's how it's with all of us. We don't know as creative beings how things happen. So these are some ideas, cues, which you can pick it up. As I mentioned right at the beginning of the program, it's about a lot of ideas. We have to feed our mind with a lot of things from different facets. Okay, you go for a travel or a culture or read books or I have different kind of groups of people, right? For me, I have different kind of group of people. At least for mentoring, also I like to look at some youngsters or people out of college to give me some ideas, because only then for me my energy will go up because they give a different. So ideas or thoughts should come from different facets. I have some kind of source points through which you get a lot of ideas. And create ideas that are 15 minutes ahead of time. Always look for the second right answer. If at first you don't take a break, write down your ideas before you forget them. If everyone says you are wrong, I know what to tell them. Answer to your problem pre-exists. You need to ask the right question. When you ask dumb question, you get smart answer. So from my experience, I use whenever I don't know, I just say I don't know. Okay, there's no harm in it. And I also, when I from my bosses, and I've been blessed with a lot of good bosses. They've not told me, Melvin, if you please tell a lot of ideas if it's good, out of which if even 5 or 6 works, it's good. Okay, so keep asking questions. Never solve a problem from its original perspective. Visualize your problem as solved before solving it. Okay, this is again, it'll be in the deck, so you can always refer this. I'll just go and see. Okay. So, friends, the objective, what we are looking for is to change our mindset. You are already a creative being. We want to reignite that spirit. Okay. When you're already a belief, there's no room for new one unless you weaken the belief first. Okay. This is something which I like. And finally, as I mentioned right at the beginning, we are all creative. So I would like to see all of you type in Menti, I am creative. Just type I am creative. Friends, are you there? I don't see anybody on Menti. Wonderful. I see the first I am creative. 2, I am creative. I am creative. Thank you.
And there are many in the chat box also saying I am creative.
Yeah, wonderful. I like this. I like this reverse string. I don't know who it is. If I could hear that person's name, whoever typed I am creative.
Sir, unfortunately, this time also I am that guy.
Yeah, I know. You knew that.
Wonderful. Vishwa sir, really great. My daughter's name, I kept it as a reverse string. Okay, it's a reverse string of heaven. Okay. But my family, they said you've gone crazy. So I shortened the name as NEVA. First I tried Neva, which is a reverse string of heaven. And then we kept it as Neva, NEVA.
Great.
Okay, wonderful. I see only 8 people here. Nandakumar sir, how many of them have typed I am creative there on the Zoom?
I think we have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, another 8 or yeah, 8 more here in this. Yeah. So 8 plus 8, 16, I think.
Okay.
16
So,
out of the total 36. Yeah. Yeah.
so friends, please type I am creative. You write it down wherever you could see in your home. Okay. We are all creative beings. Sometimes we had to reignite the spirit, and that's what the session was all about. Okay. So you get the superpower, right? To become like creators. And the final thing I would like to say is think idli. Okay, think about the idli. It's all about connecting the dots. Okay, so more and more quantity of information we have. So when I say more and more quantity, please also go and explore how we could increase that database. Okay, there is speed reading. There is Nanda Kumar sir was also in his LinkedIn profile. He's mentioned learn to learn. Okay, learn to learn is a very popular concept. Deliberate learning. All these are techniques to increase the database. Okay, so idli is about connecting the dots. Okay, information, data linked to innovation. Okay, so the more and more data is there, you should also do an archival system and clear off the data also, right? Keep that in mind. Remember God. When I say remember God, please have a purpose, utility in whatever you want to do. Okay, it should connect. It should do something good for the people, or it should do for the good, or there might be a design element or whatever. In some of the projects we can do some certain things will be like for our own creative engagement, we can do that as well, right? But remember God and the overall co-creation concept, what we're talking about. From a skill perspective, I told you about BIDA, and that's about it. Be creators. Thanks for your time. Saturday, I had a challenge of running 50 slides today. I was kind of thinking, but I said, okay, I will do it. Okay, so I've covered, and as I mentioned, a lot of things I've explained to you today. These are all kind of trigger points. From here, you have to go ahead and spend your time, invest your energy, and only then it will stay. If you lose the momentum now, I'm telling you, we will not pick it up. So if you want to put some action, just write it down and say, hey, and do that. And as I mentioned, it's a lot of perspiration, right? You have to put energy into it. So please do that. And if some of you are able to come up with some innovative idea or something after this session, please do share with me. I'll be the happiest person, right? Thank you very much. These are the resources. I'll also make this PDF and give it to Nanda Kumar sir. And I said he will put it on YouTube, so I can give that. And you can always refer the notes, whatever I've gathered. That's it, sir. I hope I've kind of managed the time, because creative guys also kind of extend times. So I hope it's fine. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thanks, Melvin. That was fantastic. In fact, when Mr. B. Rajkumar mentioned about this session, we were actually wondering in the executive committee now, how can we do this kind of a workshop, but that too in about 60, 70 minutes, and that too in an online session. Now, hats off to you, Melvin. I mean, you have done a wonderful job. Okay, so I think, the chats had questions which were every now and then you had answered. So probably I'll not, I think we don't want to extend the session. So I'll straight away move on to the next item in the agenda. So, so I would now request our President of ISQ Chennai chapter, Dr. S. Rajkumar, to address the gathering. Over to you, Doctor.
Yeah, thank you, Nanda. Good evening to ladies and gentlemen. I thank every one of you, the ISQ members, the EC members of Chennai chapter, and all the participants who have been there till now. I thought, in the initial, I was a little worried whether there will be good participation. I think over time it got picked up, and I think we had a very good time. And coming to Mr. Melvin, hats off to you, sir. Thank you very much. It was a wonderful program. It was very highly interactive, as Nanda put it. We never anticipated that this will be such an interactive session, and I don't want to repeat whatever you said. You started with idli. I thought you will stop with BIDA, but you went ahead. So all those things were very interesting, and I think a good learning for me too. And the stages of creativity were very good. I think you nicely brought about the the roadblocks of the creativity and also the myths of creativity. That is what is the eye opener for every one of us, because always we think, no, as you said, that yes, opened our minds, and the acronym for IDLI was nice. I liked it. And the most important point in the whole session, I say, would be the happiness and the time graph which you showed. No, is really worth mentioning, because most of the time, young people, young engineers, they start with a vigor, they go ahead, and when they reach that agony point, and that is where we need a lot of motivation by the peers as well as the superiors, and that's where they lose, and that's where we lose a lot of creativity. I think if every one of us understand that point and touch that point, I think we'll have a lot of creators. As you said in the last slide, no, I'm a creator. So I think you brought it very nicely, and so many things were very nice. But I like to have, I was having a little cold and sore throat. I thought that idli would help me, but I couldn't touch that idli. It was a wonderful session, Melvin. I think, thank you so much. Thank you so much for this program.
Thank you, sir. I'm blessed.
Okay. Yeah. So now we would request just a minute. Okay. So could you stop your screen now? Yeah. Just a minute. Yeah. Okay. So Indian Society of Quality Chennai chapter would like to felicitate. I would request President Dr. S. Rajkumar to felicitate Mr. Mervyn Erald Joseph from TAFE Chennai. So please accept our felicitations, Mr. Mervyn. Over to you, Doctor.
Thank you once again, Mr. Melvin, for a wonderful session this evening. And that too on a Saturday, you made all 35 people to be there till the end. I think that's a great thing. As a guest, as a token of appreciation, we would like to share this. Probably we'll also share this in person. If we may not be able to share it, it will reach you. So now virtually we are expecting you to accept this felicitation. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So thank you, sir. So friends, before we move to the
Thank you, sir.
Last item in the agenda, let me share with you the details of our next event. ISQ Chennai chapter plans to celebrate the 121st birthday of Dr. Deming, which happens on the 14th of October this year. But being Dasara holidays, we have an event planned on the 12th of October. That's the next event of ISQ Chennai chapter, which is a quiz on TQM, which is an intercollegiate quiz contest on TQM for the engineering students. The venue for the finals is at Jerusalem College of Engineering. The session the final starts at about 3 p.m. on the 12th of October. So there will be a live link session. So all ISQ members will get the links automatically from the event's email address, like how you got for this program. For those who want to join this as guests, you could continue to send your email invites, and we'll send you the link for that. So that's the next event. Please keep looking for it. And we have a lot of events planned. The executive committee under the leadership of Dr. Rajkumar, we have planned a lot of things for the quality month also coming up. So stay tuned. And if you want to become members of ISQ Chennai chapter, so do send us an email ID. We will share you the link, the Google form, and the applications to get that. So with this, let me now request our, Vishwadeepak, the Rishabh Pant of the ISQ Chennai chapter, Divisional Head of Business Excellence at Apollo Tyres, to formally propose a vote of thanks. Over to you, Vishwa.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I think after hearing this session, I don't have any words to appreciate Mr. Malvin. But what I can say, Mr. Malvin, it was really a wonderful, wonderful session, and one of the finest or playful or joyful and fantastic session which I had attended till now. So I thoroughly enjoyed your session. Very much interactive, very well sequenced slides, very crisp and to the point explanation about the things. And your explanation about the various stages of creativity, where you shared the story of that baking oven and that family also reminds me the Tata Nano story. When Tata saw that family going on scooter and they were struggling in the rain. So that was a point, like, you know, design thinking. So it was a same thing. And what I have understood, like I was reading in a book, there they have explained about the creativity, like, you know, normal person learns the things and he gains the knowledge. Experienced person is making the pattern out of that knowledge. But creative person is giving a different meaning to that knowledge and, you know, bringing out a different value out of it. So that is a powerful value, or there is a power of this creativity, which I have learned today from you. Fantastic session. So please accept our thanks on behalf of ISQ Chennai chapter. Right? It was superb, and I'm sure our participants also they have enjoyed this session. So thank you very much for delivering such a wonderful session.
So I'd like to thank ISQ for giving me the opportunity, and especially our Rajkumar sir from TAFE, who has been kind of very good encouragement to me, you know, and giving me some tips as to, you know, which one to take and all of that. So I really encourage, and interacting with ISQ is a very good opportunity also for me. Very nice people, whomever I interact. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Let me also take the opportunity to thank our president, Mr. S. Rajkumar, who has you know, taken out the key learnings from your session, and his felicitations to our guests of today. So thank you very much, Rajkumar sir. And I also would like to extend my thanks to B. Rajkumar for wonderful introduction of the faculty for today, and Mr. B. Sundarajan, who have set a wonderful context with the words of Albert Einstein, which was really wonderful, and giving another meaning to the creativity, or a definition to the creativity. My heartfelt thanks to Mr. Nandakumar also for being a nice MC, and you know, like a lot of pearls he's bringing together in that thread. So that credit goes to him. Last but not the least, thank you very much to all our participants who have taken out the time on this Saturday evening and attended this program. Our success, our Chennai chapter's success is based on your participation only. And our motto is to bring out more and more informative programs for you guys, so that you know, we can spread such learnings in the community. This is how we want to you know, serve the society. So all the participants, thank you very much from ISQ Chennai chapter, and looking forward for your active participation in our forthcoming events also. Thank you very much. Over to you, Nanda sir.
Thanks, Vishwa. So the meeting is now you know, closed, and you know, we look forward to more such you know, having you all again in our next event. So stay tuned, and this is Nanda signing off on behalf of ISQ Chennai chapter. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sirs.
Thank
Thank
you.
you all. Have a great evening.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks all.
Thank you, sirs.